Do you know anyone in the present day world who is very powerful? When I say powerful, not by health or wealth, but someone who knows your past, controls your presence, and predicts your future. When I've realized they're not just powerful but also colorful, I have made my choice to become an astrologer. Even before I make it dramatic, let me make it very clear. I personally don't believe in astrology, and this is not what you're thinking. And also, I'm not against to anyone's beliefs, it's completely their choice. Also, don't worry, I'm not here to prove what is right or wrong. Because we already find many videos, and you can find few in the description too. But I'm very curious to know how it works, and if it is real, then to predict my own future. And by end of the video, when you can predict your own future too. Just tell me, who helps me better than an astrologer in this? So, straight away, I've started asking for the career advices and the best suitable job roles that I need to concentrate, as I'm unable to stick with any job. For real. And I'm not kidding. He actually gave me the list of roles, but still, I couldn't find astrologer on the list. So I have asked him if there is any possible to become an astrologer or something like that, where I will be able to predict for myself.
100%. Because there is a first house occupied with Jupiter, and in Shani's house, Mercury is sitting. Mercury is a buddhi karaka, so analytical skills. So you can come to astrology as well.
Other than that, I can also get into the astrology. I didn't get anything. I mean, what kind of qualifications or training will be needed to that?
No qualification required, because there is no prerequisites kind of anything.
Okay.
From basic itself, you can learn like how many planets are there, how many nakshatras there, what each planet indicates. Then you have to learn how to write the kundalis.
Actually, these basics are tough to remember but kind of easy to understand. And honestly, after these basics, everything starts making a lot of sense. So, on a surface level, let's decode. Beginning with the kundali or birth chart, it basically represents the position of the planets at the time of your birth. In simpler words, kundali is a screenshot of the solar system at the time of your birth, and it splits into 12 sections called as houses, where each house describes various aspects of your life, like your personality, your family, career, income, like legit everything. Simply put, kundali is like a map of life, and in this map of life, the driving forces are the planets. In Vedic astrology, there are 9 planets, and each planet signifies different things at different areas of your life based on their position in your kundali. Also, don't ask me where is Earth. Even I don't understand why they think Earth doesn't influence us on us. Anyways, finally, stars. There are 27 group of stars called as nakshatras, and even they influence on us, but they mostly rely on the moon's position. Don't worry, your kundali can be generated anywhere online for free. And now, you might be wondering how an astrologer would even predict your future. So basically, the astrologer takes your kundali, checks the planet's position at the time of your birth, and compares it with the current position, just to understand in which house a particular planet is even impacting at present. Also, to calculate the current position of the planet, astrologers often use online tools or just like calendars. They get these booklets in the market which they usually refer.
What I'll do when you ask a career question, right? What I'll just check your birth chart. So I will check which planet is influencing to your 10th house.
Okay.
And who is the lord of 10th house? I'll check that.
But still, I don't understand how Mars or Jupiter, other planets would affect my income or like my career or other life. I mean, I still don't understand it completely. So I thought by knowing bunch of Barnum statements, still I can manage being an astrologer. So I have asked him if he could help me out with some Barnum statements. By the way, Barnum statements are such statements that could apply to almost anyone, but it feels personal. Something like this.
This year I'm very sure that there will be a downfall.
Okay.
In 2025.
But what actually it means is this.
It doesn't mean that your subscribers will go down. So I'm saying that there will be a chance of health issues. There will be a down in the sense, this kind of.
And obviously, if you're someone like me who approaches on career issues, then just add on this.
Since May, you have a downtime. That is for sure. Okay. Downtime in the sense that might be your career, that might be in your job, there might be a job loss. So many things are happening because from the May, Jupiter has placed in 12th house.
And he went on saying that
we have more than 100 crores in India, right?
Yeah.
People. So everybody has their own kundali. Okay, there will be no similar kundali you can see.
Really? But I just given my date of birth and time of birth and the place of birth. What if someone just like me gives the similar birth details? Will the kundali be same or different?
It will be different.
Is that because of the name or like?
No, it's not because of the name. It will be the same, even if it's the same time also. There will be a change in what you can say. Maybe by seeing the chart, it will be the same. Okay, by seeing it, but influences will be the different things.
But as per the basics of astrology, the influences are nothing but stars and the planets, and they should influence on us based on their position on a kundali. Okay, as we are born at same time, how do position of the planets would differ to influence on us differently?
Same time will not be having. There is a chances of the seconds also, right?
But my thing is like, the place that I have given has a decent number of hospitals, and there can also be a possibility where someone else would have taken birth in different hospital at the same time. So aren't all of us are going to have same future as we are having similar charts?
Even if the charts are same, but his fifth and ninth house we need to look for. Fifth house and ninth house will impact more and more because he's Purva Punya. That is Purva Punya in last Janma.
But the whole point is we are still having the same 5th and 9th houses, and obviously we can't have the same past life too. Also, I was trying to process that the planets are so huge and so far. Just by change in city or with few minutes difference, will there be any change in the planet's position to even have different charts? Even before I tried processing the information, I've been distracted.
You have a very good Purva Punya. One lady, that might be your mother or that might be your wife in Purva Janma, they have made some very good things. That influence, that positive influence will come to you.
Lastly, the biggest complaint that I often come across is that even though most of the astrologers are referring some similar type of kundali or like similar types of charts, but why does the prediction varies from person to person?
There is a lot of changes because it all depends upon how you analyze, right?
Okay.
Same, you cannot have, you see, the same date of birth, same things, you can give it to another astrologer also. I will tell you based on my analysis.
I think at this point, it's okay to predict based on my own analysis too. And after all this, I've realized that unless you have superpowers, it's definitely not an easy job to be an astrologer, because you need to remember and analyze so many things, and even after you forget something, you still have to be smooth enough to convince people. Also, I know the whole concept of astrology falls under the category of hope for many. And if you're someone who finds it real or sometimes interesting, instead of relying on the people who can easily get biased and also get wrong with their readings, make use of technology. I mean, yeah, like the platforms like ChatGPT or Gemini gives you more accurate and unbiased readings of your kundali. Because ultimately, astrology is also a subject and you need not to have superpowers to understand it. Finally, instead of worrying about how other planets are influencing on you, focus on how you're influencing others on this planet. And if you're still curious about your future, reach me out. I'll predict your future for free, but only if you have subscribed. And this is Harsha signing off.
You maintain some secrets, brother. Okay. So that is also, it is there because 8th house is secret. Lagna. Lagna Adipati is there in your Shani's house.